Hi my scrappy friends, I'm back with another process video for you today, and this one I am using the same picture I did as on my last layout or my last video. However, this layout is going to be for my daughter's album. I always like to, especially when we do family events, make sure that both layouts or I shouldn't say both layouts, but that particular layout goes into both albums. So that is what I'm doing now, is working on my daughter's kit, or not my kit, her kit, her album. The reason why I'm saying kit is because this is like my third voiceover, but the kit is because I'm using a kit, and it is a Scraptastic from 2015. It was the Purple Rain one. And I don't subscribe to him anymore. I subscribed to him for about 5 months, and then I realized, because I think with them, I was with them and some other companies, and because I have so much product, I was never able to get to the kits at all. I was working on one thing that I had just purchased at a store and wanted to use that, and next thing you know, I have a huge box full of brand new kits that I haven't even used yet or haven't even touched. And so I just decided to cancel all my subscriptions, and eventually I want to join. There's a couple of companies out there that are definitely my style, and I love their kits every month. So, but back to this layout, I decided to do something different, and for me, I never did layout corners, so I want to do that and layer them. And then next I was trying my first attempt with brush lettering. I've never taken any classes. I just kind of was winging it to see how it would look, and I actually really liked the look of it, but because it was my first attempt and the idea that I had in my head was to have it in the background, I was so nervous that if I was to mess it up, I'd have to start all over, and that's something I kind of didn't want to do. I wasn't in the mood to restart over this layout. So what I did use was, in this kit, they had these vellum die cut pieces, and I'm going to use those. And I was thinking about using that acrylic, but because it also says love on that acrylic chip, I just felt like it was too much. So I decided against it, and I'm going to go ahead and start adhering those down. Now the one thing I've learned but before I adhere it down, I'm going to grab my gelatos again, because I definitely want to use them. And I am going to use raspberry, and I am going to use metallic mint. And so I'm just going to do the typical packaging technique, because that is something I'm very comfortable with. You can't mess that up, right? And so I crack myself up sometimes. Anyways, I am going to use I already said raspberry. Anyways, the raspberry is a matte finish, and the metallic is a metallic finish. And if you don't have either or of those gelatos, the raspberry, like I said, is matte, and the mint has a shimmer. So it's really light. Not light, that's not the word I want to use. It's not neutral either, but it's not overpowering of a shimmer. It's so minimal that you literally have to like hold it up against the light and kind of actually look for it, if that's, if you know it's there. So after I get done patting it down, I definitely want to make sure that I get all the excess before I put my picture down. I like the way that it looks. It's very, very subtle. And normally I like it a lot more richer in tone. However, this layout, I really like the end of it, but I struggled with it. And the reason why I think I struggled with it, it's not so much the design that I struggled with, it was the colors. The colors I've never used before. I've never really used purple in my layouts, and I think we all know that there's really not too many purple layouts, or not purple layouts, purple products. And yeah, it was just a different color combination for me, and so I definitely kind of struggled with that, of getting used to how, and it wasn't that it was busy, but how bright it is. Okay, and then I can't remember if I told you this, but the vellum, I used Scotch Quick Dry adhesive, and I did little tiny dots just in a few areas because I wasn't sure if it was going to show through. However, it doesn't, and I had to go back many times to reapply because it kept lifting, the actual die cut did. So then I grabbed a 3x4 card and I looked to see which one I thought I was going to use because I thought that might hold my journaling. I did not end up liking that, so I scratched that, and I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go back to that journaling card, so I start on the title. And that's one thing I do when I scrapbook. If I'm not sure about something, I might remove it and kind of move on to something else and might come back to it. And so right now I'm working on those acrylic pieces, the hearts. And again, I'm like, oh, I don't know, it's just a little too much. It's too much for me. I don't think I can handle any more color. And so I decided to remove those. I did use one piece out of the ephemera pack from We Are Memories that came in the kit. And it's just the number 4 to represent, there's only 4 of us in our family. And I do add a acrylic dot. I only pick one enamel dot. And then I grab my Heidi Swap Shine in black. Then I'm going to grab that card again, and I'm actually just moving the journaling around to figure out where I want it to go on the layout. And then I'm calling it good. I pretty much leave it right there and adhere it to there. Next, I grab the paper that I'm going to use to mat the actual layout, and I really like that paper. I think it was from We Are Memories, because I'm pretty sure most of the stuff that came in that kit was We Are Memories. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this process video, and I will talk to you on my next video. Bye!